African parents are fond of comparing their children to other children. It was a trend in our generation, and I am doing this video to correct that, and also to make the new school parents to learn if there's any of the parents in this generation that wants to work or that's already working in that trade. When I was growing up, and I'll tell you why you should not compare your kids to other children. When I was growing up, when I was in primary school, there's this boy in my class. The boy was a very brilliant boy, and the boy always took first in the class. There was a particular time I took fifth. There was a particular time I took fourth. I remember that anytime that boy take first in class, even the boy that took second or the girl that took third, some of them cry because they say their parents will beat them, their parents will bully them. You understand? They get scared because when their parents will scold them, them not use the word bully. Now, my parent on the other hand, my mom especially, she's not that brilliant. My mom does not know more than maybe English. She doesn't even know mathematics at all. My father don't know mathematics at all. My father taught me mathematics several times. I fail. This is funny, but I'm telling you a real life story. Now, my mom is not that brilliant. Not that she's not brilliant, but she's not that brilliant. You understand? When it comes to academics, the only thing my mom will teach you is English. Anything that has passed English, my mom will not be able to teach. She's not able to teach. You understand? Now, this boy on the other hand that take first in class, the boy's father was a scholar, very brilliant person. In fact, you see all the syllabus before the middle of the term, this boy has completed the syllabus over and over again. The boy's father, like I said, was a teacher, and the boy's father also have lesson. At that time, I was talking about 97, 96, 97, 98. This boy then, as a primary school boy, was already doing secondary school subjects. As a primary 4, primary 5, he was already doing just 1, just 2 subjects. Because the father had time, he was a teacher. So, teacher in all subjects. I forgot to add that. He was a teacher in all subjects. My mom never went to university. So you can see why I say she's not that brilliant. You understand? In academics. Now, my mom did not know why this boy was that good. Why he was first from back to back. My mom didn't know the foundation. But because my mom heard that the boy is carrying first, she would scold me, she would traumatize me. You know how African parents is. I don't know if you are relating with this story. Maybe probably some of you listen to this story that is going to share this video is going to relate to what I'm actually saying. She will beat us. My dad doesn't even have time because that one is always at home. He never even become pastor that time. Baba don't go flex, don't go office. So it's my mom. My mom is always at home with us when she does not go to work. She will traumatize me. Look at somebody that somebody that is my. In fact, the boy was. It was even of recent time that I realized that the boy was older than me with months. As at that time. She will beat me. Say all sort of things. comparing me to a boy that his father was brilliant and was building the foundation of that child. I'm sharing this story because a lot of you parents right now, you are making that mistake. You know, when I remember those things up to now, it's really those scenarios traumatized me up to now. You understand? But at that particular point in time, there was nothing I could do. When I was in secondary school, the only thing my mom would teach us that teach is social studies. That was the only subjects and English that my mom was able to help me with. And I remember social study, business study, those two subjects I scored 80. Guess what? It's cramming. Even at secondary school. This story I'm sharing with you guys primary school, but I just switched to secondary school. As at that time, she does not know how to explain, how to make you understand what you have been taught in class. Our own is just cram it. I cram social study. I cram business study. A whole book like I go. But my mom really hiding having. In fact, the book where I know safe now, the book where I know small safe now, self-learning. You understand? So there was pressure, there was fear, because my mom was comparing me to other people. A boy in class that she did not know the foundation. And this was a trend in that generation. Even outside of that, it was so bad that when we are growing, even up till now, and it's even happening now. It's not as if it's not happening then. Boy of 16, boy of 17, the parents are already pressuring them because their mates are buying car. They didn't know what their mates are doing. They don't know if the mate is a kidnapper. They don't know if the guys, the other friends are comparing the boy to, if they are ritualists. They don't know if they are stealing. That was why Bella said, "Mama tell me she didn't do his balling. What are you doing, son? You are snoring." That is the behavior of an African parent. And I'm making this video to tell parents of this generation, because there's nothing you can do about past parents. We are now the parents right now, and I'm making this video to tell you not to compare your children to other children if you don't know the source of other children's wealth, other children's finesse. This would pressurize your kids negatively, mostly negatively. If you don't know the source of income, source of brilliance, source of finesse of your children's friends, do not compare your children. My mom will beat me then, she will scold me then, she will say a lot of things to demoralize me, but not knowing the foundation of that child. You know, I thought about this. Look at the time right now. The time is actually 1 a.m. 1 a.m. in the midnight. This is 1 a.m. in the midnight. Now I picked up, I thought about it while I was reading, and man, come on, I need to do this content so that new school parents can actually learn the dangers of comparing your child. And it's not only parents that compare their children. Wife compares their husband, girlfriend compare their boyfriends. Do not compare, because you do not know the source of the other person you are comparing your person to. And parents, you need to pay attention to your children. I'm still going to do another video about that. Parents, you need to pay attention to your children. When your children tell you something, pay attention to it. Don't be fast to say they are lying. Yes, kids lie because growing up, there are a lot of lies we lie, a lot of exaggeration. But you need to pay attention to the silence of your children. But the content for today is stop comparing your children to other kids, because you don't know the foundation of the other kids you are comparing your children to. Don't demoralize your children. Don't kill the self-esteem of your children. Put in the work. If your children is lagging in education, try as much as possible to put in the work. My parents didn't put in the work, but they are comparing me to another person's child that the parent is putting in the work. Please share this content so that everybody can learn from this content, so that new school parents can learn from this content. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, subscribe to my page, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. Thank you very much.